Hi, Peter here from URender. In this video I will show you how to optimize shadows. In some situations it is possible that stripes appear in your render result. These are caused by shadows and depend on the scene scale and shadow settings. The optimization steps are the same for every light source, you only would need to set some different values. To see what's going on, it is the best way when you assign a neutral material to your objects. You also should turn off your environment map and diffuse IPL in the render settings. Also turn off all lights except one and optimize them separately. There are three important things when working with shadows: the shadow map size, sample radius, and the bias values. Size and radius also have an impact on your performance. First, set the shadow mode to hard. In this mode it is easier to see the artifacts. Also set the absolute and slope bias values to 0. When changing the shadow map size, you will notice that the higher resolution lets the artifacts be less recognizable. As I mentioned before, the higher the resolution, the more performance it will cost. So set it up wisely. When you use spotlights, note that the outer angle of the light cone affects how visible the artifacts are. That's because the higher cone angle needs to cover a larger area for the set shadow map size. So keep it as small as possible. For optimizing, use a resolution where you clearly can see the artifacts. Then start slowly increase the absolute bias value. This will let most artifacts disappear, but if it is set too high, you will lose contact shadows. The slope bias value is an additional optimization that affects areas that are not facing directly in the direction of the light source. Keep these two values as low as possible. After adjusting these values, it is not necessary that all artifacts are gone. We can get rid of them in the next steps. Just increase the shadow map resolution and then switch your shadow mode to soft edges and increase the sample radius to blur everything out as needed. Turn on your environment map again and set your textures and ensure your scene with nice optimized shadows. Thanks for watching.